This is unbelievable.
He's gonna do it. Tucker West comes across in a new track record even.
Master into first place.
He is guaranteed a medal for the second weekend in a row. Unbelievable.
Oh my God, he's super fast.
The question is, have they put some pressure on?
Oh my God, track record.
Track record, yeah, 208.664. Now to be fair, they're having...
Giving Hamlin a combined time of 3 minutes 21.145. That was good enough to guarantee a medal. Jubilation for her fans, witnessing USA's first ever luge singles medal.
Hello, I'm Brett West. Today I'm going to answer a question that I get quite a bit from people, and that is, how does Team USA decide which of our athletes get to go to the Winter Olympics in the sport of luge? There it is. The United States Luge Association Athlete Selection Procedures 2018 Pyeongchang, Korea Winter Olympic Games Luge. Well, that's a lot to understand, forget that. I will explain it to you very quickly. The United States Olympic Luge team is comprised of 10 athletes. It's 3 men, that's in the singles event, and 3 women, also in singles, and 2 doubles teams. That's actually 4 athletes on the doubles teams. The United States Luge Association has team trials, which are actually races within World Cups. So the first World Cup is in Innsbruck, Austria on November 18th, and then they're off to Winterberg, Germany the following weekend. And then on December 2nd, they're in Altenburg, Germany. And then again on December 8th, they go to Calgary, Canada. And then finally on the 15th and 16th, they're in Lake Placid, New York. It is a team trial race within the World Cup race. Now this is where it gets a little bit complicated, so I need you to stay with me here. Here we go. Now each of the World Cups is the top 24 women of the world, the top 32 men of the world, and the top 24 doubles teams within the world. And our athletes are racing against the best in the world at the same time doing their team trials. I hope that makes sense. They employ a somewhat complicated tier system. Each of the athletes at the end of the 5 World Cups, which are also the team trials, based on their finishes in that World Cup, it determines which tier they're in. And there's 3 tiers, A, B, and C. Now, you want to get an A tier because that will get you on the Olympic team. If you get a top 5 finish, 1st through 5th, at any of the World Cups, that is an A tier, and you only need 1 finish to get that A tier. Now, the B tier, this is where you have to get 2 races out of the 5 that you land in the top 9 if you're a woman, the top 15 if you're a man, or the top 10 if you're in doubles. You need 2 finishes in the top, whatever it is for your discipline, to get a B tier status. Now a C tier, and that is, and for women you need a top 12 finish, for men a top 21 finish, and for doubles a top 13 finish. Now, in order to get that C tier status, you need, out of those 5 World Cup races, you need 1 finish that was a B, meaning if you're a woman you got the top 9, and you need 2 finishes that are a C, which is top 12 if you're a woman. So let's use an example. Okay, in my example, I'm going to use actual results from last season. We're going to look at the men 2016 season actual results, the first 5 races of the year. We'll look at the 5 men, what they did last year that are vying for the 3 spots on the Olympic team: Tucker, Chris, Taylor, Johnny, and John. All right, so let's just quickly go through it, each of the races, and then we'll identify which tier they were in. So Tucker, this is in Winterberg last year. Tucker was disqualified, overweight. Chris came in 11th, and Taylor came in 20th. And Johnny did not start. He didn't get out of Nations Cup. And John did not start as well. He wasn't at the race. So now let's determine what tiers each of the 5 athletes got. And if you recall down here, to get an A tier, you need 1 finish in the top 5. In the B tier, you need 2 finishes in top 15. And C tier, you need 1 B finish and 2 C finishes, which is top 21. So let's look at Tucker. He had 3 in the top 5, so he is an A tier. He only needed 1. Chris had 1 in the top 5, so he too is an A tier. Taylor, let's look at that. So Taylor has top 15. He has 1, 2 in the top 15, so that means he's a B. Look at Johnny. He had 3 in the top 21, but he needed that 1 B finish to get a C tier, so Johnny did not get any tier last season in this example. And we'll look at John with his 1 finish at 27th. He too did not get a tier. So if last season was the Olympic trials, this one would have been fairly easy. This would have been your Olympic team: Tucker, Chris, and Taylor. Hope that makes sense. Let's take a quick look at the women who will be competing for the 3 slots for the Olympic team for women. We have Summer Britcher at 23 years old. This would be Summer's 2nd Olympics. She got 15th place in Sochi. Summer's had 3 golds in World Cup action over the last couple of years, so she's definitely a medal contender and one of the best starters in the world. We have Rachel Germain at 22 years old. Rachel had a very good junior career, now making it into the seniors, and she's looking to make her first Olympic team. And the Grand Dame of USA Women's Luge, none other than Erin Hamlin at 31 years old. Erin's already announced she will be retiring at the end of this season, so this would be her 4th and final Olympic, and she is also the only athlete in USA Luge history to win an Olympic medal in singles competition, as she had the bronze in the Sochi Olympics in 2014. No doubt Erin will be looking to better her bronze and go out on top. And finally, Emily Sweeney at 24 years old. Emily's looking for her first Olympics. She was the alternate in the 2010 and the 2014 Olympics, so she's been at the doorstep twice, and her sister Megan was an Olympian in the 2010 Olympics, so it's a family affair for the Sweeneys. Over on the men's side, we have 5 guys gunning for 3 Olympic spots. First up, we have 29-year-old Chris Mazder. Chris is looking to make his 3rd Olympic appearance. Chris has had 10 career World Cup medals over the years, and he's been the 7-time national champion. Chris was 13th in the 2014 Olympics in Sochi. Taylor Morris, who's 26, is looking to make his first Olympics. Taylor was the alternate to the 2014 Olympics. John Fennell, he has already been to 1 Olympics. He's 22 years old. John raced for Canada in 2014 because John was born in Colorado and moved to Calgary at a young age, lived there for most of his life. He's come back to the U.S. and is now sliding for Team USA, looking to make his first Olympic appearance under the Stars and Stripes. And 22-year-old Tucker West is looking for his 2nd Olympic appearance. Tucker got 22nd in Sochi in 2014. Tucker, over the past couple of years, has had many trips to World Cup podiums, and he stands as one of the best starters in the world. And lastly, our youngest 20-year-old Johnny Gustafson will be looking to make his first Olympic debut. And finally, on the doubles side, we have 32-year-old Matt Mortensen with his partner, 29-year-old Jason Turdeman. Each went to the 2014 Olympics, but they had separate partners who have since retired. So Matt and Jason are looking for their first Olympics as a team together. Last year in the World Cup, they were 3rd in the overall standings. They are very much a medal contender. Jay Kearns, who's 24, and his partner Anthony Espinosa, who is also 24, they're looking to make their first Olympic debut. And finally, the youngest of the double slider, Justin Cruson at 21, slides with Andrew Shirk at 25, and they too are looking for their first Olympic debut. So that's how the U.S. Olympic luge team is made, and those are our athletes. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up. If you'd like, you can subscribe to my channel down below. I will be covering a lot of the World Cups and doing some more videos during this whole team selection process, and hopefully Tucker will make the team. I will head off to Pyeongchang with the family, and I'll be reporting from there as well. So this is fun, this YouTube channel, and good luck to all of our athletes. Slide fast. Be safe.